Hello everyone, my name is Tien Duc, and today I will be presenting to you the attendance marking system by using face recognition. Now let's go to the introduction. As you know, in today's network world, the technology is continuing to evolve. So the need to maintain the security information of physical property is becoming both increasingly important and difficult. Face recognition is recognized as one of the few biometrics methods that possess the merits of both with high accuracy. The system can be used to identify students who are frequently absent, and it can be used to target them for interventions. This can help improve student attendance overall, which can have a number of positive outcomes, such as improved academic performance. Moving on with the objectives. The objectives of the system is that the system has to be able to spot the presence of attending students and providing timing of the attendance. The second objective is it has to be able to store maximum records. As you know, many lecture has a lot of students, such as like some lectures have 100, 200 students. And the final objectives is that only students are responsible for marking their own attendance compared to teachers have to hand out sheets to take attendance of the students in the class. Next is we have the problem definition. As you know, the use of digital paper-based manual attendance system by giving the lecturers attendance sheet to check whether the students is attending the class or not. For the sake of the system, many problems has faced that manual system. The first one is when the attendance sheet is exchanged between many students in the teaching classroom, it is vulnerable to loss and damage. And sometimes when a large number of students register in a course, the lecturers just randomly call out few students, which is not a fair way to evaluate pupils. Also, it can reduce a lot of instructional time production to search student names on the attendance sheet. Statistically, information is not easy to be delivered. Attendance records are not communicated efficiently too. Next is we have problem methodology. The system primary goal is to offer an automated system that is convenient, dependable, and free from disruption and time loss found in more conventional attendance system. And here we have a few methodology. The first one is face detection. The facial region, in this process, the facial region is separated from the background image. In face alignment, it focuses more on determining the optimal localization and normalization of the face, whereas the detection stage generally predicts the position of the face. It defines the facial components such as eyes, nose, mouth, and etc. The third one is feature extraction. So the technique of extracting facial feature components from a human face includes elements such as lips, nose, and eyes. For the starter processing techniques like face tracking, facial emotion recognition, and facial feature extraction is crucial. And the last process of methodology is face matching. In this process, it will compare the faces of the students with the existed database of students. If the faces match, it will mark those students as present, or else it will store those faces in a different database. Next we have is the proposed solution. As you know, using a manual attendance marking system has nowadays becoming more challenging and time consuming. Like in most of the classroom in Australia, there are many large classroom with lecture hall with a significant number of students. The attendance marking system is challenging and time consuming operation that must be done manually. To prevent the problems of fraudulent attendance and proxies, I propose a solution by implementing the face recognition system. In the past, there have been previous version of face recognition attendance, and sometimes this system suffer from drawbacks such as the intensity of light, head poses, or student with glasses on, etc. For the new attendance system, the marking attendance system using face recognition is a system developed for daily students in universities, schools, and institutes. Face recognition could be a trending technology utilized in almost every area, from security, automation, etc. After we have looked at the pro solution, now let's come to the requirements analysis. So the first one is functional requirements. So what we want from the system is that it has to be able to recognize students' face from the database. It also have to attach high resolution webcam, and the recognition process should be smooth. Also, the system should be able to compute the number of students based on the detected face. It also has to be able to train faces for recognition. The last one is the information must be entered and managed properly. Next is the non-functional requirements. The system has to have accuracy and precision to avoid any problems with the system performance. It also have to be secured and privacy to protect the student's identity. Also, the system should have a response time of several seconds and has to be responsiveness. Next we have is moving on is the solution alternatives. So as you know, the face recognition, they are using it is extremely straightforward and simple. All you have to do is look at the camera and it will take care of the rest. It also has a high level of accuracy. As you might guess, it isn't easy to duplicate facial information. It is also secure. In fact, face recognition is a highly efficient method that you can use to safeguard data. This makes it great for protecting highly sensitive data. It also can be convenient, a quick and automatic and seamless experience. Compared to fingerprints biometric, they are quick and easy to use. All you need to do is place your finger on the reader and it will do the rest. They are more accurate than other methods, such as using password. That is because they are almost impossible to replicate someone's fingerprint. They are also secure because fingerprint readers are one of the most secure ways to identify someone. It also worth noting that they are relatively easy to implement. For example, available empty space, lighting, and etc. are not as much of a concern with fingerprint scanning as they are face scanning. One consideration, though, is that the type of students, sometimes students can get their hands dirty from someplace, and it could impact the fingerprint recognition. And that is the end of the presentation. Thank you all for listening.